And let your palms rest so you feel comfortable in the seat that you chose. Relax the shoulders. And today the theme that I'm going to share and we are going to be moving through is mainly the fact that we are moving, even though it feels like it's not, we are moving from winter to spring. And usually what we do through the yoga practice and the different practices that we do, breathing, movement, meditation, and else, what we do is to transition also from a season that it's more like stagnant and more heavy and it feels dense in the body in many ways, in the climate and even in the emotions, to ignite more fire and open up to the different energy that comes with spring. So through our practice today with breathing exercises and the movement and some other stuff, we are going to try, and I think it's also a good time because we are all mainly at home, to create some fire and move the energy that gets dense or heavy in our bodies, also in our heads and in our hearts. So let's sit tall for a moment, let your palms rest, if I said that before, but if they are not there, just make yourself comfortable, close your eyes, and take a few regular breaths here, just becoming more aware of those cycles and how they affect your body. Just checking in, noticing physical body as we do regularly as we start the practice. Check in with the energy level, sensations or any tension somewhere that you can recognize. Observe if there's any thoughts, worries, memories, or things that are catching your attention. No need to fix them or change them. Just see if you can use your breath to make space, become an observer, and sit with what arises this morning. I've been sharing the different philosophical principles of the yoga practice throughout the last weeks. So this practice is also an opportunity to combine those elements and those qualities as we move. We have the opportunity to move in love and compassion without harming. We have a chance to move towards our own self, our truth, by listening without forcing and staying in a flow with the breath. We have a chance to study ourselves, to be moderate in the sense of containing our energy so we use them wisely and we apply them as needed. We also have a chance to let go of attachment without holding on to a specific shape or a specific practice. And as we bring those qualities into our journey, then we have this gift that yoga gives us, which is moving closer to our essence, grow spiritually, and find joy and peace. Let's bring our palms together in the Namaste shape towards the heart center, relaxing the shoulders. And as you soften the skin from top to bottom, take a moment to think a positive quality you want to embody through your practice this morning or in this moment. And if you can visualize that quality, make a commitment to keep it close to your heart, to be attentive to that quality, and get to the end of this practice feeling the way you want to feel by the end of it. Let's also take a moment to dedicate our practice to whoever may be in need of our energy, our health, our thoughts, and our practice today. Perhaps someone who is in sickness, someone who is far and you're missing and you wish you could be close to physically in this moment. Collective energy unites us all and has a lot of power, like prayer. So let's use the Om as a prayer all together as we enter the practice, inhaling deeply through the nose, a big exhale through the mouth, and then breathing in again. Then we gently connect the head down to the hands and the heart, the three together. Releasing the palms when you're ready, lifting the head, opening the eyes. Welcome again. Thank you so much to all who are joining. And we're going to start on our backs today. And you don't need any props really. So we're just going to lie down. I'm just going to make sure my hair is not on the way. And as we come down, the first thing that we are going to do is to bring the right knee into the chest. Hug it into your chest and extend the left leg towards the head of your mat or the other side of your mat, pushing through the left heel. And as you keep your right knee in, just a moment, we are not staying long, try to make your right outer hip move towards your left foot. So just a little bit of that rotation or that action of the right hip or the outer side moving towards the left foot. One more breath here. And then we'll switch, we'll reset that right leg to the top of the mat. Oops, sorry. And then the left knee comes towards the chest. I'm going to change because Kitty is there playing. Okay, left leg into the chest, extends through the right leg. And stay here with the left knee connected towards the chest or the ribs. And see if as you extend the right leg towards the top of your mat, you can make the left outer hip or the left hip bone move towards your right foot. 2 breaths. Try to relax your shoulders down, keep the chest open. Good, and then we'll release that. Now we're going to start igniting a little bit more fire. So we move the stuff that is dense and sticky in the body. And with the same idea of bending the knees to the chest, I'm going to make it more active, right? So I'm going to do one, then the other, one, the other. Go with me. We're going to do several ones like that. So I'm bringing one knee to the chest, the other one extends. I'm starting to also connect more of my core into the back of my mat. Keep going until we start creating more heat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 1, 2. Extend when you reach out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Bring the knees into the chest. Rock a little bit from side to side. Good. Now we are going to bring the arms up over the head. Extend the arms behind you. Lace the fingers. Bring the hands behind the skull. And now we are going to re-extend the left leg. I'm keeping my right knee in. And again, we are going to keep igniting some fire. Left elbow will come to the right and then we'll switch. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Bring the knees to the chest again. Hug them in. Rock a little bit from side to side. Good, and one more. This time we send the legs up towards the ceiling. They are perpendicular to the mat. Again, I'm going to lace my fingers behind the skull. Bring the abdomen in towards your mat and make the floating ribs weave towards each other. And we lift the head. Just stay there, pressing the abdomen down. You should feel the back of your pelvis pressing onto your mat. One more breath. Good, then bend the knees, hug them in, rock again from side to side. Roll over to one side and sit up. Good, before we move more, we are going to sit cross-legged. It's not taking long time. And we are going to do a specific type of breathing that again ignites movement inside the body and energy. So what we are going to do is that we are going to inhale and exhale through the nose at all times. We're only going to do it like 5 times, but I'm doing it, don't do it yet. I'm doing a long inhalation through the nose. I'm going to show you. And then with the exhale, I'm doing like a forceful exhale also through the nose like that, like this. So I'm pushing the air out through my nose, but then I'm going to inhale again, and then I'm going to push it out again through the nose. And when I'm pushing it out, it's like the movement from inside is lifting up towards my chest, okay? So you can keep your hands even here, so you feel that action, and we'll try 4 or 5. Inhaling. And then release there. Let the palms rest on your lap. Take a deep inhalation through the nose. Exhale. Good. And from there, we'll go into hands and knees. And we'll take 2 cat-cows. Inhaling, we arch the spine, sending the shoulders back. Exhaling, we round. And again, inhaling. Exhale. Good, we come back towards the tabletop, keep the hips over the knees, move your hands towards the top of your mat, bring the chest down and push the sitting bones up and away from each other. You can bring the forehead down or the chin. 3 breaths here, lengthening the sides. You can also go onto your fingertips if you prefer. Good, and then slowly lifting ourselves back to the tabletop. Move your knees a few inches behind your hips. Tuck your toes, and let's go up to the first downward facing dog. Push through your arms, lengthen the sides, relax the head and the neck. Bring the floating ribs in. And then slowly, if you want, start by pedaling your feet one at a time. Or you can stay with both knees bent for a little bit as you set your shape, and then bring both inner heels a little bit more active towards the back of your mat. Try to broaden the upper back. Your inner arms are pointing up towards the ceiling. The head is heavy, the neck is soft. Good, then we're going to bring the feet a little closer to each other if they are wide, like I had. And we're going to start with the right leg. I'm going to show you for 1, so you see the movement that we're going to do. We're going to go very slow into lifting the leg. I'm going to count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to bend the knee to open the hip. And then from there, I'm going to return and bring the knee towards the chest. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, opening the knee and the leg, the hip towards the other side, and then knee to chest. Okay, then we'll switch sides, but we start with the right side 5 times. Let's go. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knee, open the hip, re-extend, knee to chest. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open the hip, come back, knee to chest. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opening the hip, reset, knee to chest. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knee, open the hip, back, chest. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bending the knee, opening the hips, back, knee to chest, and we reset that right leg down. Good. Pedal your feet a few times. Push through the hands again, the arms tone, and we go to the second side. Left leg goes up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knee, open the hip, return, knee to chest, like the plank pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knee, open the hip, back to the plank for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knee, open the hips, coming back. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knee, open. And last one, up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bending the knee, opening the hips, and plank pose. Good, back to down dog, beautiful. Let's walk the feet towards the hands. Good, bend the knees, relax the torso and the neck and the head. You can use the block if you need in front of you. Relax there, say no with the head, then say yes. One more breath. Put your hands on your hips, press through the feet, lengthen the spine, and come all the way up. Good. Okay, now from here, I'm just going to face you. So we go together. We are going to do another breathing practice to keep moving stuff. So from here, we've done it before if you come to my classes. We're going to inhale, breaking the inhalation in 3, always through your nose, and then 1 big exhale through the mouth. Don't do it yet, it looks like this. I'm inhaling for 1, 2, 3, and with the exhale, I'm exhaling through the mouth and I'm bending my knees and letting my torso drop, okay? You can keep your feet hip distance apart. Let's go for 5. Last one. And we come back, shake it a little. Beautiful. From the top of the mat, we inhale, arms up overhead. Exhaling, Uttanasana fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, walk back to downward facing dog. We inhale to plank. And we'll exhale back to down dog. 2 more like that. Inhaling to plank, lift the abdomen, the thighs, sternum forward, exhale. And again. Exhale. Good. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to chest, like we did before. Push the mat, lift through the belly. And now thread that right foot in between the hands and bring the left knee down. Good. From here, inhaling, arms up overhead. Lace the fingers, press your palms up. Lengthen the sides. Lift the front of your spine. 1 more breath. Exhale, release. Left hand down, we twist to the right. Roll the shoulders back, opening the chest. I usually like to put my left hand a little further out so I get more space to open and lean back. Good. Tuck your back toes if you want. Option to lift the left knee, sending your right hip back. Try to push that left heel a little bit further back. Good. Right hand down. We go back to down dog. We inhale to plank. Exhale, use your knees first if you want to come down. Inhaling cobra, lift the spine, sternum up. Exhale, downward facing dog, we go up. Good, second side, left leg goes up and back. Bring that left knee to the chest, push the mat, lengthen through the sternum, and then bring that left foot in between the hands. Right knee goes down, we come up. Good, inhaling, arms up overhead. Again, lace your fingers, press your palms up. Lengthen the sides, feel the chest opening. Lengthen through the sacrum. One more breath. Exhaling, we release the hands. Right hand a little bit further out to the right side of your mat. Twist to your left. Lean back, shoulders back. Option here to tuck the back toes and lift that right knee. Send the left outer hip towards your right foot. One more breath. Release that left hand back to downward facing dog. Good, from there we take the plank. Lower knees or chest first. Inhale into the cobra. Exhale, release. Downward facing dog. 4 breaths here in down dog. Press the mat away, lengthen the sides. If this feels like it's too fiery for you or you're tired, please come to child's pose. Ribs in, relaxing the neck. Two more breaths. Good. Then bend the knees, gaze forward, take a giant step to the top of your mat. You can jump also if you want. Inhaling halfway. Exhaling, we fold. Inhaling, arms come all the way up. And hands to heart. We rest for a moment in Tadasana. Take a deep breath in here. Exhaling, release. Feel your body in space. Good. From here, we'll bring the feet together and we'll take the Utkatasana shape, the chair. Instead of a chair, let's think more of a very low seat. So we want to bring those sitting bones as low as we can, lifting the abdomen and the inner thighs are together, sending that power down. And you can bring the arms in front of you or a little higher, or the arms to the cactus shape. Just think that you want to keep the chest open, lifting those ribs into each other, and then sitting a little lower. One more breath here. Good, then we go up, inhaling. Exhaling, we fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, walk back, plank pose. One inhalation in plank. And now we'll bring the knees down. Good, I'm going to roll over the right side. So my right shin goes out to the side. Left leg goes out. We are all doing the same, what I'm saying. So on your right side, press the mat away, extend the left arm up, and bring the chest up to the ceiling. Glutes move towards each other and towards the front of your body. Tone that left leg. Bring that left arm up and over the head towards the right, and spin the chest up to the ceiling. Good, I'm going to add an option here. You don't have to do it, okay? Option to bring the right leg next to the left one, and we create the side plank, lifting through the hips, glutes towards each other, lifting the chest. Good, then bring the left hand down, bring the knees down. We are going to switch sides. Now it's the left. So I'm going to open the left shin to the side, left hand down, right leg out. Press through that right foot, lift the chest up to the ceiling, squeeze the glutes towards each other, towards the front of your pelvis, right arm up, head back. If the neck is uncomfortable, you can gaze down towards the floor. Keep the shoulder blades moving towards each other in your back. Good. Option here. You need to really tone that right leg, press through the foot, bring that left leg together next to the right one, and we lift through the hips. Right arm over the head. If you choose to add that side opener, a little more, a little deeper. One more breath. Then we release, right hand down. Let's go back up to downward facing dog. Good. Inhaling plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Good. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward. We stay there, toning the inner thighs. Press that back heel towards the back of your mat. Squeeze the inner legs, and we come up. Crescent lunge. Good. In this crescent lunge, I'm going to bring my arms in front and lace my fingers, and we're going to play a little bit with the wrists. So let them roll a few times to one side. I'm playing, I don't know if you can see, but I'm letting my wrists move. I'm also toning my legs. And then switch, reverse it. Good. Then inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart. Stay tall through the spine. Right elbow comes to the left and we twist. Press the palms towards each other. Lift the belly and the chest towards the left. Left shoulder blade back. And we lean back a little. Good. Slowly back to the center and up. Exhale, hands down, downward facing dog. Add your vinyasa here if you want it. You can stay in down dog and wait. Inhaling, coming down, going up to down dog. Take 2 breaths. We take the second side. Right leg goes up. Right foot comes forward. Good. Tone the inner legs. Lift the belly of that right thigh. Press through that back heel a little. Send the right hip back. Good. Let's come up. High lunge. Firm the hips. Lift through the spine. Zip up that navel towards the sternum and your nose. And then bring the arms in front. Lace the fingers again. If you can, you put the opposite thumb on top. And again, playing a little bit with the wrists. Let them move from one side to the other. Also moving the energy there. The places that may be stuck. Good. Arms up, inhale. Bring the palms to the heart. Option always if you need to bring the left knee down. Left elbow to the right, we twist. Press the palms towards one another. Send the chest and the belly up. Tone the inner legs. One more breath. Good, back to center. Take spine up. Good, release, hands down, downward facing dog. And again, the option here to go to the plank and take the vinyasa all the way to downward facing dog. You can modify that, maybe just do a chaturanga, push up and go back. Let's bring the knees down and take a child's pose. You thought I was never going to say it, but I did. So now we rest. We take 5 breaths, resetting the energy, slowing down a little, noticing sensations. I'll tell you when we resume the practice. Long, steady breathing. Two more. Give yourself the time to make space, to find stillness, to slow down. Good. Then lifting up to a seat from that child's pose, I'm going to show you what's coming. So with the shape of the child's pose, what I'm going to modify is that I'm going to tuck my toes. And we are going to do another practice that ignites movement inside and moving the energy. So from the child's pose, don't do anything yet. I'll show you once. I'm going to have my hands in front. Like if I'm going to go to the plank or the downward facing dog, but I'm just going to come forward and back, and forward and back. So it's kind of like plank and child's pose. Okay, we're going to try and do 5 of those. So set yourself up and we go forward and back, forward and back. 3, 4, 5. Good, and then we go up to down dog. Make space between your feet, push the sitting bones up, relax the head. Good. Press onto the left foot. Inhale the right leg up. Right foot comes forward. Turn the back foot down. We lift up, warrior 2. Good. Super. Don't get too attached to it. Just drop the right sitting bone. Press into the left foot. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Stay for the exhale. One more inhalation. Exhale, we come back. Again, inhale, reverse. This time with the exhale, we find the side angle pose. Parsvakonasana. Let the right sitting bone drop. Spin the chest up. You can choose to have your hand down onto a block or the floor. Good, we come back, warrior 2, straighten the front leg. We go to triangle. Lengthen the spine towards the front leg. Bring that right hand down and lengthen the sides. Glutes moving towards each other. Tone the back leg. Good. Okay, left hand comes to the left hip. Gaze down, bend the front knee. The right hand is going to go towards the right upper corner of your mat, taking one step with the left foot and then lifting up towards the half moon. You can, of course, take your block if you need it, okay? Good. From here, we are going to send the left arm up. And for 5 times, I'm going to do another game. So I'm going to extend through that left leg and then bring the left knee towards the chest. And then again, extend, bring the knee in. Extend, knee in. 2 more. Extend, knee in. Last one. Knee in. Re-extend. Good. Slowly coming back. Warrior 2. Whoo, fire. Take a deep breath. Good. Let's inhale and reverse. Exhale, bring your hands to frame the front foot, back to downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Lower knees, chest and chin, or all the way. Inhaling, lifting through the spine. Exhale, release. Tucking the toes. Go back up, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath, and we'll switch sides. Good. Inhaling, left leg goes up and back. Left foot comes forward, right foot comes down. We go up, warrior two. Find the shape first, press through the feet, tone the inner legs. Inhale, we reverse. One more full breath. Then we come back. Stay there in the warrior two. Good, one inhalation, we reverse. Exhale to side angle pose. Good, try to spin chest and belly up towards that right arm. Extend that right arm over the head, press into that right foot. Outer edge grounded. And then we return. Straighten the front leg. We take the triangle pose. If you need to bring the back foot a little closer to make it shorter, you can do that. And then let that left hip move back towards the back of your mat as you lengthen the side body all the way. You can catch your shin, your foot, or a block. Right arm goes up, shoulders back. Press through the feet, glutes towards each other, and we open up that heart. Good, one more breath. Then we send the right hand to the right hip, face down towards the left toes. Bend the front knee, the left hand will go towards the left upper corner of your mat, and you're going to bring that back leg a little closer first. And then from there we go up to half moon. Stay there for a few moments. Notice the base leg. Don't lock your joints or your bones. Keep a little bit of that softness. And then we send the right arm up. Keep spinning the chest up. 5 times, we'll play with that right knee coming towards the chest. When you're ready, bring the knee in and re-extend. And in and re-extend. 3 more. Last one. Good, and then slowly returning, warrior two. You made it. Take a deep breath. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, your choice if you want to take your vinyasa, go into plank, lower, cobra pose, to downward facing dog. Good, bring your knees down, take a child's pose again. Find your rest. And again, I'll tell you when we resume the rest of the practice. Notice the fire that you've been igniting. Perhaps areas that feel less dense, less sticky with all the movement and all the igniting that we've been doing, the energy all around, prana, breath. Be aware of your breath. It's your key to finding space, bringing stillness into your nervous system, resetting, and of course also give a boost of power to your immune system. 2 more breaths. Good, let's go from there slowly into sitting up like I'm doing, and tuck your toes so you can come up. And from here, we are going to take again the wide leg position. Press through the feet. Usually it's between 3 and 4 feet apart. It can be a little more if you're taller. Good. And we are going to roll the shoulders back. Keep your hands on your hips and squeeze the glutes towards the front of the pelvis. Lift through the sternum. And from there, we are going to come towards the fold. Lengthen the spine. You can always use your props, your support to bring the hands down. If you can, you'll bring the hands a little further back, releasing the torso and the head. 3 breaths. Relax the neck. If your hands are easily touching down, send the shoulders away from the ears. Press through the outer edges of your feet. Good, and then if you can, you're going to try and go with your peace fingers into your big toes and catch them, and maybe bend the elbows and relax the torso again here for 3 breaths. Shoulder blades coming towards each other. Last breath. Then slowly release that and walk halfway up. Exhale, release again. Put your hands on your hips, roll the shoulders back, press through the feet to come up. We come back to standing slowly. Good. Heel toe your feet until they come towards each other. Stay in Tadasana. Let's take 3 breaths here. Notice your body in space. Last breath. Soft skin from top to bottom. Slowing down. Good. Then from here, slowly bend your knees. We'll come to a seat. I'm going to stay facing you. So we'll do it together. I'm going to keep my right shin in front of the left one. I'm sitting tall. We're going to do a few things here. The first one, just sitting tall. Inhale your arms up overhead. Lengthen the sides and bring your trunk over the legs, dropping there for a fold. I'll tell you when we get out. One more breath. Then slowly walk yourself back up. Good. Before we switch the shins, I'm going to do something different. So now I'm going to put the soles of the feet together. And if you can, and if you see what I'm doing, I'm going to use my hands. I'm going to put them under my shins. So I'm going from inside my legs to outside. And I don't know if you can see, but I'm putting my palms right next to my feet. Okay? So they are next to my feet. And with my elbows, I'm pressing a little bit into my thighs. So I'm helping those the inner thighs to open up a little more. Okay? So I'm just doing that. Inhaling, lengthening the front, and then fold again over. So here I'm using a little bit more of the power of my elbows to press into the thighs and to open the groins and the hip flexors. One more breath. Then slowly lifting the trunk, bring your hands, your arms out, shake them a little. Good, and now we'll cross the left shin in front of the right one, sitting tall again. Inhaling, arms up overhead. Lengthen the sides again, feel that opening in the chest. And one more time, we fold over for 3-4 breaths. Add one more full inhale and exhale. And then we slowly walk ourselves back up. Beautiful. Okay, let's extend the legs, shake them a little. Always an option, like to have the block close by. We're going to move towards the bridge pose, placing the feet down a little wider than your sitting bones. Come onto your back. Roll the shoulders away from your neck and move the shoulder blades towards each other. First one, we go only with the regular bridge pose. Press your palms down. If you know the shape, if you want to add the block under the pelvis, do that. Press the feet, lift through the pelvis. I'm walking my shoulder blades a little bit closer to each other. If you like to catch your mat, you can use that as a support or help. You can also lace the fingers or catch a towel and press your mat down to lift through the pelvis. Activate your hamstrings. Don't let the knees come towards each other. Don't move your head. Feel that opening in the chest. Sacrum moves into your body. One more breath. Then release the arms and slowly take one vertebra down at the time. Take a deep breath here. Good. Option to repeat the same shape, the same way you did. It's a super good heart opener and it reverses the rounding in the upper back. And of course, it's fiery. It creates more energy, opening the lungs. So if you want to repeat that, you repeat it. If you want to go a little further and you like to play with the full wheel pose, what we call Urdhva Dhanurasana, you bring your hands behind the shoulders, make sure that the hair is not on the way for the girls. And then from there, pressing through the palms, you have to make sure that your palms are touching down completely. If they are not, you still have some work to do. It's all good. Same idea as the bridge pose. I'm going to send my tailbone in. I'm pressing through the hands. I'm lifting the pelvis. Then I'm going to the head, the crown of the head. And then from there, pressing up. Okay? If not, the bridge pose or the block. Pressing through the feet, through the hands. One last breath. And then taking the chin in as you come down, slowly returning. Taking a moment there with both knees coming towards each other. Let them knock in and rest the arms. Good. Then let's put the soles of the feet together, the knees wide to the sides. Let the hands come onto your belly or pelvis. Rest there for 3 breaths. Good. And then with your hands, bring the knees towards each other. Hug them into the chest and rock from side to side. Perhaps a little bit of circling, so you feel the back of your belly and your pelvis grounding more, the lower back, creating a little bit more of that spreading action. Good. Put the left foot down, put the right foot on top of the left thigh, the number 4 shape. Bring the knees towards your chest, right arm threading inside the right leg, catching the left leg anywhere. It can be behind the quad, so on the hamstring part or in front of the leg. Press your right knee away from you. 2 more breaths here. Good, then slowly release, put the right foot down. Switch left foot on top of the right thigh. Bring the knees in, thread the left arm inside the leg, catch that right leg, send the left knee away from your chest. One more breath, softening the skin in the face, relaxing the facial muscles, the tongue, the jaws, and then we slowly let go of that. Good. Make your feet a little wider than the usual, so towards the sides of the mat, and just windshield wiper slowly, knees one side and the other, a few times. Good. One more, side to side. Then returning to center, bring the right leg on top of the left, open the arms to the sides or a cactus shape if you don't have the space, and shifting your hips to the right, let the legs drop to the left, chin to the right. Take this twist for a few breaths. I'll tell you when we get out of that twist and we switch sides. One more breath on that side. Good, and then slowly returning with both legs back to center. Take that left leg out, right leg out. Cross the opposite leg on top, the one you didn't do. Good, it's the right one over the left, I think, if I'm not wrong. And now we are going to send both legs to the opposite side, chin to the side you didn't go before. And we stay there for 5 breaths. One last breath. Then slowly returning. Unwrap the legs, hug again the knees to the chest and rock from side to side or take a happy baby. Good. If you have, keep going with that, but I'm just advancing. If you have a wall close by and you want to bring your legs up the wall, you can do that before we end. You can also use the block under the pelvis and send the legs up vertical, perpendicular to your mat, but vertical. And we stay there for 3 breaths. If you feel like you don't want to take any of those at this time and you want to start getting ready for Shavasana, you can do that. When we get to Shavasana, I'll lead you to it for a few words, and then I'll tell you when we are done with that. If you are at home practicing, not live, take the moment after your inversion or cooling last posture to take